Hey guys, just a quick disclaimer. This video was recorded on January 26th. I sat on it for a few months because I was really scared of what people might think. But fear is exactly what I need to post it, so yeah. Some of the stuff I talk about is a little bit outdated, but the lessons still hit. Hope it helps you just like it helped me. I'm Ethan, and this is the Blunder Shenanigans podcast. The reason I started this is because I want to show the progress of me making the Blunder Shenanigans channel, the different kind of productivity hacks, things that work, things that don't work, and I'm just trying to update that. I want to be able to look back at this years later and be like, okay, this guy didn't know his stuff. Thankfully, I'm going to be learning quickly and hopefully being able to talk about these things every week. I have a clear idea on what I want to do in the future and what kind of obstacles I really struggled with. So what I'm working on right now is making Flynn's Safe House from Tron Legacy. One of my favorite movies. It's really good. And I thought when I started it, I'm like, okay, this is going to be a 2-week video. Like, I'm going to make it simple. I'm going to make it easy. And then it's taken forever. The biggest issue is the slacking off. I mean, honestly, there's so many times where I just got to dial in and work on it. But I haven't been. I'm waking up every morning and I want to work on the channel. I mean, that's what I love to do the most, is really working on the video. But then I look at it, I'm like, I don't want to work on this. Because it's just boring. Like, it's a good script. Like, I guess it's not a good script, actually. If I'm not entertained, even without music, then the script isn't good enough. I wrote the script twice, which, I mean, well, dude, if you want a good script, you have to write it way more than twice. Really want to get that next video in. Of course, it always seems like this. I'm working on a project, I'm like, oh, I just can't wait to the next project. The next project could be better. No matter what it is, each project will have its own difficulties that you find out that it doesn't matter what your idea is. It doesn't matter how motivated you are when you start it. And then once it starts getting actually tricky and you're like, okay, yeah, I want to do another project now. It doesn't matter. You just got to keep going through it. And the focus part, that's been the toughest one. But I've had a couple techniques that can help me focus for a little bit longer. So what I do, I actually just bought a stopwatch. As soon as I start working, I start the timer. When I stop working, I stop the timer. And then when I stop working, this is a big one. I just did this recently. It works well. Stop the timer, you get out of the desk. And you can only sit back down if you start the timer again. And you can only work if the timer's going. And then it's like, oh wait, so then when am I gonna have free time? There will be none. You're only working on what you want to work on. And you can, like, everything goes to where my calendar is. So I make my calendar every Saturday. First, I write down all the tasks I want to get done that week. The mornings is when I work the best. And that changes for everyone. Me personally, waking up at 4, and that's when I feel my best. But I have the most energy in the mornings. And then I can get the most important work done that time. After lunch is like just that slump. A couple things that I do. Write down what you want to get done before you sit down. Or even think about it in your head. Like, I have to get this done before I get up. I'm not getting up until I get it done. And that way you can actually ensure that you do the things that you say that you're going to do. Because that's all it comes down to. Everything comes down to doing the stuff that you said you were going to do. In the morning, the week before, whatever it is. If you can actually do the stuff you planned, do the stuff that you wanted to do a week ago, now, well, I mean, productivity is just like a funny word to you. That's the life. That's what it is. Everything is 24/7 productivity. I want to do everything I can so that at the end of the day, I feel proud. And that's a tough one. It's really tough, actually, because that means you got to push yourself to the limit. And I haven't been doing that. Past week, barely working on the video at all. And of course, I can make excuses being like, oh, I had to study for finals, oh, there's so much school. No, I had time. I had all day. It was break.